short vlog. In response to the first two articles of the fall semester, it's interesting. I forgot how much I went into how much blogging and like summer sanity stuff that I went into that article. So I talked about recovery home, so now you have an idea of what recovery home is, and I'll refer back to that in other videos as I make more about it. It's interesting that I started the semester with an article about recovery home because I ended the semester with an article about recovery home, so that's nice. And there's going to be more articles about recovery home in spring 2017, so that's exciting. I also want to make workshops somehow with University Health Services about recovery home because I think that'd be really cool. And so that's something I have to build up over the winter break because I don't go back to school until the 23rd of January, so I'm free until then, making videos and working up my channel and stuff like that. It's also interesting, I guess, in the perspective that I have, like, to read over articles that I wrote not that long ago, like probably within August or September, and for it to now be like the end of December, and to have that perspective of what happened through the semester and how a lot of shit changed and how my recovery journey, kind of stopped, detoured, spun around, and had a couple tornadoes and just things like that. That's interesting to have that perspective. Also, I talked about the suicide prevention awareness stuff, which was really good, actually. I covered quite a bit. I still want to talk about other misconceptions about suicide in future articles and what to say versus what not to say. And I have some like stigma interviews that I want to do, and some interviews with resources on campus, and recovery home stuff, and reasons to live, and coping strategies. So those are my plans for spring 2017. Yeah, I want to just keep reading them and like finding out what I want to get to the good stuff. So I'm gonna read another article that I have, which is actually a repurposed article. Like, I actually originally had it as a blog post and then made it into an article. And they're still really long for right now, but they will get shorter, so that will be a lot easier to read. And these videos will become from like 10 minutes, probably like 5 minutes maybe, because there's only 800 words that I wind up going down to. So I'm gonna do that, and maybe I will read to you guys my artist survival, my first story on there, because that'll actually be pretty good. That'll give you an insight into where I've also been. So I'll probably do that, actually, and then I can show you the painting that I got from someone who I still have to ask whether or not I can mention their name. So yeah. Okay. That's about it. Those are my thoughts. Keeping it short this time, and yeah, it's just, I think that was a lot. It was a lot. And I can see how hopefully I'm helping people by writing articles and by being open about it. It'll be interesting to see the rest of them, because I get a lot more open and a lot more talkative about it. And also, the whole like joking thing about suicide definitely goes out anytime I'm suicidal. I very, very bluntly joke about it, which is actually a blog post that I'm going to be doing. So it's interesting. Yeah. Okay. Those are my thoughts. Gonna read a couple more articles, and then I'll be done with videoing for tonight. And then maybe do some lighthearted videos tomorrow or something, because I'm gonna hang out with a friend on Thursday, and then probably be doing videos Friday and Saturday as well, and like editing and just putting them up, and then make them. If I could finish doing these in 2016, that'd be awesome. just so I'm like fresh and new, and I have this perspective and go into 2017 with a new perspective and all that kind of jazz, and share my New Year's resolutions and what I actually got done this past year and everything like that. So you're really going now. Okay. Yeah. Salute. I shall see you in the next video. I wanted to mention something about dad's games right there, but I'm not gonna do that. Bye.